Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late November 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can take a little temperature of the energy, dip our toes in, and see what's going on for my lovely Virgos. I hope you're all doing fantastic. But talk to me, my guides. What do we got for my friends, please? Yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you could lean in on, which is always interesting if you ask me. Let's get this first card out here. What's up with Virgo, please? Quick. Super fast. Okay, so we do have this high priestess type of figure or individual showing up here, and we'll talk about it. This is very mystical, extremely intuitive. There's going to be a few layers to this card. Now, before we start getting into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the November subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of that, into the reading. No more promo. Have a little look at our friend here. So we see this lady. She is in front of a crystal ball with a key there. There's a lockbox. So to me, whenever I get this card, I do think high priestess type of vibes. Okay, so could it be about knowledge? Somebody who has like knowledge within them that they could spread and share? Absolutely. But this is more about intuition. For a small portion of you, this could be speaking about a prominent water sign, specifically Pisces. But when I see the high priestess type of energy, it's spirit saying like, listen, your gut might be trying to tell you something, or you feel something within. You should not ignore those gut feelings. That's a big vibe whenever the high priestess shows up. Now, for a portion of you, it could be just an interest in spiritual topics, okay? Whether it be divination, tarot, or just knowledge itself. So you could be extra interested and intrigued by the etheric. Let's get into tarot. I don't want to like spend too much time on her. It doesn't make or break the reading. But let's get into these cards. Get you three in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. We're going to act like the high priestess ourselves over here today. Let's shuffle it up. What do we got for Virgo? My God. So, last week's reading was an interesting one. I mean, all the Virgo readings are interesting if you ask me. But I like to keep the title simple, and it was titled They Are Bitter. And I was getting that big vibe that someone around you might be like really have their panties in a bunch, or they're just like bitter about something, not happy, holding a little resentment. So we're going to hope for some optimism this week. You know, though, regardless of what energies come out, we're going to read through it. But only take it how it hits for you, of course. Okay? You know how tarot goes. Let's get these three out here, though, because we could be looking at your energy or somebody else's. It's never set in stone. It's all very personal, and there's many Virgos. Okay, so we do have a card that could represent you right here on the front end. We have the Knight of Pentacles showing up. Interesting. So that could be an important card in this reading. Let's get two more. Thank you. Okay, another Knight. We have the Knight of Cups. So similar energies, but differences for sure. Let's get one more. This could be action. This could be progress. Things moving along. Let's get one more. Thank you. 10 of Cups. Wow, that's good. That's a really good way to start. You also have a bonus that popped out. Let me place that for you. We have the Star card. So at first glance, Virgo, this is looking pretty luscious. This is looking pretty nice, and you know I like that. But it could all switch up when we clarify. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I'm going to go through, give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff. But position number one, the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, it's a card that could represent you. So in my simplistic style of reading, the clarifier could tell us what's coming towards you or something you might be feeling. The other themes we think of with this, he is a messenger. All knights are. So with the double knights, we could be talking about news coming in, conversations being had similar to pages. But this one is very slow, meticulous, right? This is like detail-oriented, slow as molasses. When we see the Knight of Pentacles, it's something moving at a snail's pace, okay? So it's interesting to me that we go from him to the Knight of Cups, then 10 of Cups, because it could be telling us that something is picking up steam or something will be picking up steam. Now, moving over to the second card, Knight of Cups could be water sign type of energy. So think Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If not, this is a silky smooth, like Prince Charming, smooth talker individual. It could be. The Knight of Cups could speak about romantic situations, love offers. And I always say this is a creative, artistic card. Generally, this is an extremely positive card, whatever it is you're watching this for, because I know not all Virgos are watching for romance. So I really want to clarify that. It could also just represent your emotional state or somebody's emotional state. Moving to the back end, we have the Ten of Cups. One of the most positive cards in the tarot deck, specifically with the fact that we have the star right next to it. But the Ten of Cups could be a happy ending of some sort. Wish fulfillment, a wish being granted. This is literally emotional fulfillment at the biggest extent. This is having it all. For a portion of you, this could be highlighting matters of the home and family as well. But when I see the Ten of Cups, I think wish fulfillment. I think beautiful things, wins, victories, triumphs, overcoming things. So it could be something that ends nicely for you, or something that goes way better than you expect. So before we clarify, though, we also have the star on the back end. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck, if you ask me. So it could be an Aquarius in your life, if you're connected to one, if there's certain situations with an Aquarius, they're showing up. But when I see the star, I think of something that may be off in the distance. We're talking future focus. This is a light at the end of the tunnel. This is also a card of wish fulfillment. So the fact that it's a bonus with the Ten of Cups, a lot of you might be in that mode where you're trying to manifest something, bring it forward. Or Spirit could be laying a blessing out there, like something big could be coming in. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Virgo. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, so let's put our friend right there. We're going to shuffle it up one more time and see what we could get for you, my friends. So let's see what's up with Virgo, please, my gods. It's feeling good, especially with the way the energy is flowing, something picking up steam. But yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, all readings are about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Knight of Pentacles. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Virgo, you can drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. All right, Knight of Pentacles here. That's Knight of Pentacles here. Thank you. Five of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you may be going through a bit of a tough time. Or there's someone that's sad about you. It's either one or the other. Either there's somebody that's sad about you in some form or fashion. They're sad about a situation that may have happened. But I feel like for another portion of you, this could be a sadness or a depression or just a rough time period that might be lingering for a while with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Remember, this is the River of Tears. So if this isn't somebody else hurting, this could be those sads, like the gloomy cloud. Think Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. That's the vibe I'm picking up here. And it may just be lingering for a little bit. However, we are getting a progression through the spread as well. But if you have been going through a tumultuous time, a rough time, it's showing up here in the cards. And that's okay. Life is like that, right? Ups, downs, ebbs, flows, backs and forths. So it may have been around for a while, but it could be improving. I want to see how the rest of this plays out. If this isn't an energy you're feeling, if you're happy, if you're peachy, if everything's good, then this could just be someone around you or towards you, like they're upset that something went the way it did. Let's keep going over to that Knight of Cups, though, because I really want to get to the Ten of Cups. I want to get to it all, actually. So let's see what's up with that Knight of Cups, please. What is it here for Virgo? Thank you. Queen of Swords. I don't know why this is popping into my head, but I'm just going to go with it and say it. The phrase, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, is popping into my head. We have the Queen of Swords underneath the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that could be very discerning, very serious, no nonsense emotionally, and I'm just getting the vibe like someone may feel like they've been hoodwinked or bamboozled in some sort of way. Like, no, that's never going to happen again. Like, I'll never get fooled like that again. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. So do with that what you will, Virgo. But yeah, there could be someone here that feels like they've been bamboozled in a way, like they've learned a lesson, maybe needed to learn this lesson. Because the Queen of Swords, to me, it is very stern, shrewd, serious, a little cold. Now, if some of you, this could literally just be a romantic or emotional attachment with an air sign. for sure. It doesn't matter male or female. But when I see this type of energy, I'm thinking either someone who's very serious emotionally, very serious, stern, or that phrase I said in the beginning. Someone's like, all right, yeah, I'm not going to get tricked again. Like, I may have been tricked in the past, but it's not going to happen again. Let's keep moving. Because this is definitely turning out different than I had anticipated. It's all good, though. The cards always throw us curveballs, right? Let's see how it ends here with the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Very interesting reading this week, Virgo. There's the Ten of Cups here. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, yeah, huge. This is massive. We have the Two of Pentacles under the Ten of Cups, and this is just that little reassurance from Spirit that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Like, if you're feeling this in the front end here, the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, it's been lingering. This Ten of Cups with the Two of Pentacles is just that straight up from Spirit, your guides, angels, like, listen, everything's going to be fine. Everything will turn out the way it needs to turn out. And it felt massive to me because the Two of Pentacles is extremely balanced and harmonious. A lot of you could have some sort of wish coming in this time, a wish come true, a wish coming in. And this is just a massive winner victory, straight up, right here on the back end. So even though we do have some choppiness in the spread itself, it's a bit of a mixed bag. It's just saying in the end, this is going to be somebody overcoming, triumphing in that massive win. Everything's going to be okay, especially with the star right next to it as well. A lot of you could be in for some sort of wish fulfillment, okay? And I know that's a broad statement. That's a broad brush stroke, but like I said, everyone's situations are different. Everyone has different wishes, right? This could be a blessing in disguise for some of you as well. Like something that may have seemed rough is actually a blessing in disguise. But let's go through and do a quick little recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Now, yes, this could be somebody who's been going through a rough period, a little sadness, maybe some depression for quite a long time. If that's not it, this could be somebody that's sad about how a situation elapsed with you or in regards to you. There's like something that's slightly off. But moving to the center, we have the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Very serious emotionally, very stern, shrewd. And I feel like for a lot of you, if you're not connected to an air sign, this is somebody that may have, you know, they may have been deceived in the past. They may have been hoodwinked in the past, or they fell for something, but it's not going to happen again. This is somebody learning that lesson. Moving to the very back end, we have the Ten of Cups with the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Like I was saying, massive winner victory. This feels beautiful, wish fulfillment, all the good stuff, all the bells and whistles. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card now. At least the reading ended in a really nice way, right? And I mean, there was nothing really treacherous here. So let's get you one shadow card. What do we got for Virgo? And I love using this deck to end off every reading. I really do. Because it's a nice little introspective piece. But let's get one shadow card here for Virgo, please. It's in the shadows for Virgo. Thank you. All right, yeah, we do have the Ten of Swords here showing up in the shadows. And nothing to be really nervous about. This is a common card to see in the shadows because this is an energy that a lot of people carry. Or everyone's been through a time or two where there's been a Ten of Swords moment. This is an energy of loss. So this is somebody possibly still recovering from some sort of loss, some sort of pain. It could be betrayal as well with the Ten of Swords. It's like not the nicest, softest type of energy. It could be a rock bottom of some sort. The complete opposite of what we had with the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, if there's been a Ten of Swords moment, a pain, a betrayal, whatever it might be, even a rough and tough ending, it could still be lingering with you. Even if it doesn't come up to the surface every single day, there could be some sort of damage that was done that still needs to be highlighted and worked through. Okay, so Virgo, that's what I have for you. I'm not going to overcomplicate this. But yeah, don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the November subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the October subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced the day after Halloween, November 1st. But for November, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Vice Versa Tarot once again. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what are you most grateful for? 'Tis the season, am I right, my friends? That's all you need to do to enter. And at the end of November, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. My friends, as always, much love, and I'll see you next time.